Welcome my dear students of class 9th, and today is the class of tissue, and in tissue especially connective tissue. Connective tissue. This connective tissue is coming, the topic connective tissue is coming after the study of other tissue, other animal tissue like epithelial tissue and muscular tissue. Dear student, you have studied in the previous video about these two tissue which we have discussed, and now come to the current topic, that is connective tissue. Dear student, this connective tissue means the connection in between the body parts, the tissue which are responsible for the connection of the different parts of the body via fluid and via body frame, which facilitate the connection in the frame form as well as the transportation form. So let us discuss about the connective tissue in detail. This connective tissue is of two types: fluid connective tissue, and frame connective tissue. Body frame, connective tissue. Dear student, this fluid connective tissue is of two types in the body, in the human body, and these fluid flow into the vessels, the blood into the blood vessels, and the lymph into the lymphatic vessels. This body frame connective tissue that is consisted of two types of specific tissue, and these two types of specific tissue are bone and cartilage. Bone and cartilage. Dear students, take the example of the blood, and if you go through the detailed study of the blood and lymph, then you will find the detailed explanation about these two fluids, followed by the details of the body frame connective tissue, which are of two types, bone and cartilage. So now let us come on the first type, and that is the fluid connective tissue. Dear student, this fluid connective tissue is of not only two types, but it is of blood, lymph, adipose, and areolar. So these four types of the fluid connective tissue, in which two are the mains and two are the subsidiary, adipose and areolar, which are linked with this blood and lymph. Dear student, this blood is having three types of cells: RBC, RBC it is also known as erythrocyte, WBC white blood cells या white blood corpuscles, it is known as the lymphocyte. And third type of cells are platelets. These are also called thrombocytes medically. So these are the medical names. And these platelets are called thrombocytes. Dear student, this RBC, as far as the shape of RBC is concerned, this RBC is having shape like bicuspid mass of the plasma. This is having bicuspid mass of the plasma, and RBC don't have the nucleus. It is containing hemoglobin Hb, that is the iron plus protein combination, and it carries oxygen and carbon dioxide in the blood vessels, and oxygen and carbon dioxide get transported from one place to other place in the blood vessels. The lifespan of this RBC is 120 days. 120 days. They get manufactured into the bone marrow, and bone marrow is found in the bones. Dear student, let us see about the WBC. These are the defense cells. They produce antibodies, and as far as their shape is concerned, they may be oval, they may be round. They will have the nucleus. They will have a different type of nucleus, and they produce so many types of cells like basophils, neutrophils, eosinophils, monocytes, etc. for the defense mechanism, and they engulf the foreign objects, foreign cells of bacteria and foreign viruses, and apart from the engulfing property, they produce antibodies to kill the antigen, to kill the viruses and to kill the bacteria. They also get manufactured into the bone marrow. Dear students, if they will be able to increase their number enormously, then they will engulf the RBC, red blood cells, and there will be that case will be the case of the blood cancer. Come to the platelets. Platelets are the irregular type of cells. Irregular crystalline structure of the cells are there. Crystal sized cells are there, and these cells are able to produce thromboplastin. This thromboplastin, that is the protein fiber. This thromboplastin is able to clot the blood. So these platelets help in the clotting of the blood. If any part get wound, if any part get cut, then the action of the platelets takes place by releasing the thromboplastin, which will be helpful to clot the blood. So dear students, these are the three types of the blood cells which runs into the blood vessels and blood capillaries. Other components like blood plasma, ions, inorganic and organic ions, compounds, compounds, all these materials are found in the blood along with the water. So this is the composition of blood, constitution of blood, but these three cells are specific, forming the connective tissue, forming the blood as the connective tissue, and by blood the transportation of this oxygen and CO2 takes place, transportation of food part material, that is protein and carbohydrate, takes place. While WBC work as the defense cells, they protect the body from the foreign infections by producing antibody, and by the action of the phagocytosis they are able to engulf the foreign particle, foreign cells. These platelets are the crystalline shaped cells, and which release the thromboplastin, and that will be helpful for the blood clotting during injury and wound. So my dear students, this is all about the blood which flow into the blood vessels. Blood vessels. Dear students, come to the lymph. Now come to the lymph, and in the case of lymph you will find that the lymph is another fluid which flow into the lymphatic vessels. This lymph flow into the lymphatic vessels. Lymphatic vessels are having the lymphatic nodes. Lymphatic nodes, lymphatic vessels, and lymphocytes. These are three components are concerned with the lymph. So lymph is the lymphatic vessels and passes through the lymphatic nodes, lymphatic vessels, and producing and having the lymphocytes, and these lymphocytes are two types, T lymphocyte and B lymphocyte. Also the lymph carry fat transportation, and wherever areolar space is there, the fat molecules get deposited in the form of fat globules, and they are called adipose tissue. These fat molecules are called adipose tissue. When they get deposited into the intercellular and interorgan spaces, then they will be called as the adipose tissue. Second function of the lymph is the producing lymphocytes, and these lymphocytes are of two types, T lymphocyte and B lymphocyte, and these lymphocytes form the acquired immune system of the human body. So the defense work is also there by forming the acquired immune system. The work of the lymphocyte and WBC is the same for the protection of the body from the foreign invaders, from the foreign infectious pathogens. And these foreign infectious pathogens are, they may be the virus, they may be the bacteria, and so on. Therefore, dear students, these two lymphocytes and these leukocytes WBC both get manufactured in the bone marrow as well as the lymphatic nodes also, and simultaneously the lymphatic nodes and this bone marrow is the site for the encounter of the foreign objects, foreign bacteria, foreign viruses by the antibodies of the WBC and antibodies of the lymphocytes. Lymphocytes produce antibodies. They are not having the engulfing property. They produce antibodies, and these antibodies will be able to kill the antigens or foreign objects. Dear students, one more function of this lymphocytes are that they register the structure and mode of the function of the foreign viruses and foreign bacteria which are coming to infect the person for the first time. They will be able to register it, and by the registration process they will be able to manufacture the appropriate antibody, so that if that bacteria virus come again, then that antibody will be able to kill them. Dear students, come to this areolar tissue. Areolar tissue. This areolar tissue is nothing. This is the tissue fluid. This is the tissue fluid, and this fluid is found in the areolar spaces, or spaces in between the cells and in between the organs, in between the different tissues. Therefore, these areolar tissue are having the RBC, WBC, some cells of WBC, some cells of platelets, lymphocytes, lymph, as well as the proteins, carbohydrate and excess water, etc. So all these things are, if excess in the blood vessels and lymphatic vessels, these materials, these cells get released into the areolar spaces, into the spaces in between the tissue, in between the organs, by the lymphatic vessels and by the arteriole and venule, by the blood vessels, by the blood capillaries. And whenever the requirement of these materials into the lymphatic vessel or into the blood vessels, then that material get absorbed inside the blood vessels or inside the lymphatic vessels. Again, if there will be the excess of this material, that material get released into the areolar spaces. So, areolar tissue are nothing, these are the tissue fluid which are present in between the spaces in the body. Dear students, this is all about the fluid connective tissue, and this fluid connective tissue is of this four type. Now you can tell: blood, lymph, adipose and areolar tissue. Adipose is nothing, it is a fat molecule. Fat molecules. Now let us ask practice some questions. Name the cells released by the lymph, that is the lymphocytes. How many types of the lymphocytes are there? Two types of the lymphocytes are there, T and B. How does they action? They produce the antibodies. What material transported by the lymph? The fat molecules are get transported by the lymph. What material transported by the blood? The material like gases like oxygen and carbon dioxide get transported by the blood. What is the function of WBC? WBC function as the defense cells. What is the function of these platelets? Platelets release thromboplastin, which will be helpful into the clotting of the blood. How you can say that adipose is the connective tissue? My dear student, adipose tissue are the fat molecules which are transporting from one place to other place. That's why it is called the connective tissue. What do we know about the tissue fluid? The tissue fluid is nothing, it is the fluid which is present in the areolar spaces, and also it is called as areolar tissue. Dear student, define connective tissue. The connective tissue can be defined as the tissue as a group of the cells which are responsible for the providing connection of the one part of the body to another part of the body by transportation and by framework. By frame. What is the function of lymphatic node? Lymphatic node produces a lymphocyte as well as it will be the site for the encounter of the foreign object by the WBC and lymphocyte. Where does RBC produce? RBC produce into the bone marrow. Where does WBC produce? WBC produce into the bone marrow as well as at the lymphatic node. Now, important question: are lymphocytes able to flow into the blood vessels? Yes. Whenever it is required, the lymphocytes get absorbed into the blood vessels and it gets transported from one part to another part of the body. What are other contents in the blood? Other contents of the blood are blood plasma, ions, ionic and inorganic, organic and inorganic compound, and water. So, my dear student, let us practice this connective tissue, type of connective tissue, as well as the function of the connective tissue, like blood, lymph, adipose, and areolar tissue. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you like this video, make it like and subscribe my channel. Thank you.